Welcome to another episode of Realmass TV, brought to you in part by Warren Home Inspection, with your hosts Adam Morey and Matt Smith. Real people, real stories, real mass, and here's Adam.
Welcome, Massachusetts, to another episode of Realmass TV, a Realmass production. I'm Adam Morey, your host.
And I'm Matt Smith, your co-host.
Thanks for coming back, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a wonderful episode ahead for you this evening. First off, Matt, I wanted to share with the audience a quick thing that happened to me recently.
Okay.
Facebook Messenger now. I've got a lot of the fans out there have been waving at me, saying hello, okay, introducing themselves.
Hello to you.
I'm getting a lot of random waves, but no like opening statements or reasons for engaging conversation. It's just a friendly wave.
Well, that's what we've come to as a society with technological communication. We don't even speak in complete sentences to each other. We either use emojis or we grunt at each other. It's becoming more of a proto-language that cavemen used to speak than the Queen's English.
It's funny about that because, you know, in Massachusetts, we're all individualists. We like our space. We like our privacy. We don't know our neighbors' names for 30 years. Okay? A lot of us can relate to that, you as well. And I tried... Okay, I call them the lone wavers. I like the waves. Thank you very much for the waves. I tried this the other day in the physical world. I was going down, whatever whatever up here, and I saw somebody walking. I just, hey, and they looked at me like. So it doesn't work in the physical world, but it works in the social world, which is different.
It's very weird.
But I think that we can learn a lot from Facebook and living in this world to be more friendly and talk to each other and just give a little polite wave. I kind of like it.
Well, there's things you can't do in the online world that you can do that you shouldn't do. There's things you can do in the online world that you shouldn't do in the regular world. For example, like I don't need to see what you ate for dinner. I don't need to see what you ate for lunch. Yeah. And if you present me with your food in the real world, like, hey, check this out. Isn't this a wonderful fish? I'm going to tell you to get out of my face.
Get out of my face. Speaking of get out of your face, in the physical world, going back to the physical world, spring is here, summer's coming up. Okay, things are looking good. The winter months are over with. Thank the Lord.
Yeah, this was a tough one.
We spent a lot of time in the movie theaters in the winter. We like to hide inside when it's snowing. Okay, and one of the things that I'm looking forward to is not being in the movie theaters anymore. We've got these things that bother me in the movie theaters, okay?
Because you got some blockbusters coming up.
Yeah, there is, but they can wait. I'm looking forward to being outside because I don't have to go back to the movie theaters. I liked hiding indoors in the movie theaters, but I don't have to deal with the popcorn chompers. There's popcorn chompers. You know who they are. You know who you are at home. The people that like to chew with their mouths open, chomp the popcorn, you know. Have you experienced this?
Yeah, not with popcorn though.
Yeah. Well, what else is there?
Soda slurpers.
Soda slurpers. All right, the biggest thing, folks, that I can't see. You know, I brought something in. I brought something in for us to try out, just so the viewers at home could experience this. One of the worst is it's called the cellophane wrinklers. Okay, just do me a favor. See this right here? Now, when you're sitting there trying to watch a movie and somebody pulls one of these suckers out, okay. You hear that, Matt? That's crazy. Try to just open that up, man. Oh, thanks, Sonny. Swag it away from me. Here, get it. Open that sucker up. Now, you're sitting there trying to get ready for your movie, watching your previews. Yeah, the big show's coming on. Yeah, okay. Now go in there.
That takes a little bit of a plum.
Yes, but now when you go in there every time, okay, to get a Twizzler, see, you made noise.
Yeah.
You're making noise every time you go in there.
Well,
just take them out of the packaging. Take them out of the packaging, put them in your lap, and just eat them. You know, Dots is one of my favorites. You know, open those up, the Juju beans. But anyway, listen, we're done with
Juju bees.
I mean, it's all. Give me one of those.
This is actually pretty good.
Yeah, these are good. Mm-hmm. Now,
these are much better than red vines. They actually taste like food.
Speaking of much better, we've got a great show up ahead of you, folks. After a quick break from our sponsor, we're going to come back and we're going to talk to Allie from Worcester Animal Rescue League. She's here with a beautiful little dog. What's the dog's name?
Dog's name is Nisi.
Nisi is going to be on the show with Allie. We'll be right back after a quick break from our sponsors.
Which one of our sponsors will never be Red Vines now, thanks to me.
Hey everybody out there, it's Dan McNulty from Lux Auto Plus. Hopefully you've already seen some videos of mine out there on Facebook. Listen, I want to let you know I'm part of a great opportunity for local business owners and local artists trying to get a little bit more exposure out there. Don't forget, if you do need a new vehicle or if you need some help with financing getting into a vehicle, feel free to get a hold of me, Dan McNulty, or Dan the Man as they all like to call me, at Lux Auto Plus. So stay tuned to the season ahead for Realmass, and please inquire if you're looking for a little more exposure.
Welcome back, Massachusetts. We are here in the studio with Allie from Worcester Animal Rescue League. Matt, Allie came all the way out here to join us today, and she brought a little friend with us. Well, what's our friend's name, Allie?
This is Nisi. She actually came all the way to Worcester from the island of St. Thomas.
St. Thomas, no kidding.
Yeah, really neat program down there.
Where's St. Thomas? You went down there a little while ago on some cruise, didn't you?
Well, I don't know if I went to St. Thomas. Is St. Thomas near Newfoundland? Because that's the last thing I was near.
Newfoundland.
That's
she's
not
Newfoundland. That's
and
not
she's
Newfoundland.
not a lab. That Labrador is near Newfoundland.
Right.
That's not a lab.
A little bit different than what you'd find there, definitely.
She's a sweetheart, huh?
Yes.
St. Thomas.
They call them coconut retrievers because they're all sort of a mixed breed, and they, you know, can forage in the native land, and they call them coconut retrievers. So
Do they retrieve the coconuts?
You know, I'd love to just go down there and find out. Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, she's got some big jaws. Maybe she can fit her mouth around a coconut.
Yeah,
she's awesome.
What are you doing? You don't like the collar
She's a sweetheart.
on.
She's a sweetheart.
She is a good girl. Yeah, she's about 6 months old, so she's almost fully grown, and she does have an adopter waiting for her.
I know, yeah. And you know what, folks at home, Nisi did not have an adopter lined up. She came on the show. We were going to try to see if somebody home wanted to adopt her and give her a nice, loving home. And just like that, boom, the public spoke. So congratulations to Nisi and her new owners. But there's a lot of other animals that are waiting for homes as well, is there not?
There is. And it changes every day at our shelter. So you can go to our website, which is worcesterarl.org, and right there to the minute, you'll see every single animal that's up for adoption. And it changes, like I said, every day, and it changes quickly. Nisi was adopted in 15 minutes, and there's many others.
Awesome.
You guys don't have one specific kind of breed, then? You're not like a bulldog rescue or a Labrador rescue. You guys do all kinds of animals.
She likes you, Matt. Look at this, yeah.
As my shirt says, rescued is our favorite breed. So it really doesn't matter what the breed is of the animal. And we also love to educate people on that breed doesn't actually dictate who the animal is.
Right.
You know, if you're looking for a family dog, you think, oh, I want a Labrador. But there's a lot of other breeds or mixes that will be just as great with a family. And that's why we really want to encourage discussions with our staff, because we really know our animals quite well.
Very good. I was down there the other day with my son. He had a great time. He met a little cat named, is it Luna?
Yes.
Luna. Yes, it's a beautiful cat. It was kind of nice because the cat was in a little room there with a screen door, and there was a green wall, so I green screened it. Took a little video just to show some people at home on the Facebook page.
Awesome.
But I want to ask you, just so the public gets to know you a little bit. I understand you're the director for Worcester Animal Rescue League.
Yes, that's correct.
How long have you been doing this for?
So I've been the director for just about 10 years. I've been with the organization for 13.
Okay. Yeah. What made you're from the area, I take it?
Yes. I grew up in West Boylston, and I still reside there. And I graduated from Worcester State with a business degree. And at the same time as that occurred, the position of director opened up, and so I applied for it. And just going on almost 10 years of having this position. And I couldn't be more proud of the work that we do. And it's through the community support that we're able to accomplish all we do.
It's awesome. That's very good.
Yeah.
What made you? I mean, everybody grows up. I wanted to be a veteran. How do you call it? Veterinarian. Yes, I wanted to be a veterinarian when I was growing up. When I was about 7, 8 years old. Now, what would you say in your childhood growing up in West Boylston? What would you say was the biggest contributing factor to you choosing this career path? Was there someone that you looked up to?
Yeah,
Did you have an animal, a pet?
We had a pet, a dog, a German Shepherd growing up at home, and my parents always really taught me to be respectful and kind and compassionate to every being, whether it's a human or a animal, doesn't matter. And growing up as an only child and having a family dog, I sort of associated that as my sibling, and it was a very tight relationship for me.
It is really. It's a part of the family.
It truly is, and I've always gravitated towards animals. I always wanted to help, be a veterinarian or help the animals that had an oil spill or something. So, it led me to the Animal Rescue League when I was in college, and now here we are. So it's really, beautiful. It's neat, yeah.
That's awesome. I understand you had, we were talking before, ladies and gentlemen, she had an animal named Champ. Champ. Was Champ your dog, cat?
Dog, yes. So when I started at the shelter back in February of 2005, this juvenile delinquent of a 6-month-old dog came in. And he was a punk. He was a punk. And he, you know, under a different management and a different time, he was punkiness. His punkiness led to some adoptability, and he was slated for euthanasia. And I took him home, and I called my mom from the driveway that day, and I said, hey, you've got to come help me. I have some stuff in my car. And she's like, why? What do you have? I'm like, I just need an extra hand. And she came out, and she's like, I knew you had a dog.
So you didn't tell her?
I didn't tell her.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
It worked out. And he was truly my soulmate. He really was, and we just lost him last month, and it's been a hard adjustment because he was my reason for really motivating me to do all that we do, and you know, and so we go forward and we continue honoring his name and looking for another dog to fill our home, but we have an existing dog right now that her name is Shelly, and she actually accompanies me to Girl Scout troops, first grade classrooms, elementary schools.
Oh, nice.
She is
really,
the girl.
she goes everywhere.
She's awesome, and she loves kids, and it's really great for our shelter to have a dog like her that we can use, and she's a great ambassador for the shelter and for her breed.
So she's
Speaking of, sorry, Matt.
So she's kind of like your poster animal then.
Well, for some events and some things, but we do have a mascot right now, and her name is Ariel.
Ariel.
Yes,
Ariel.
yes.
The Little Mermaid, man. Remember that?
Yeah.
Great movie there.
Yeah, so Ariel's this
Yeah.
cute little hound mix from down south, and she, her parents at our WAG time event, our gala that's coming up in May, last year they had won the auction item to make her our mascot for the year. So her face is plastered on a lot of different things.
This little dog here, she's so well behaved. What a sweetheart. Just really fuzzy. I know the odds of you can't touch her or pat her right now, but she's super, super soft, real friendly and warm. Just a great personality.
She's putting on a really good front.
Speaking of falling in love with animals and whatnot, now there's a lot of things at home. The viewers at home, I can appreciate this as well. We don't fall in love with the price tag. It costs a lot of money to take care of a pet. A lot of people. I had a dog that was given to me once, and I took it down to the veterinarian and had everything done, the shots, the rabies, all this stuff. And I got to tell you, I spent about almost $1,000 on this dog, licensing all this stuff and vet bills, rabies shots. Now, what does it cost the viewers at home to adopt a nice pet like Nisi here? What would they spend, and what do they get for that?
Sure. So all of our animals, dogs, cats, and the majority of our rabbits are spayed and neutered. They have their vaccines. They are tested for a number of parasites and diseases. They are given monthly prevention for fleas and ticks, heartworm, and so on. And then if they have any other underlying medical conditions, we take care of that at the shelter, and that does not increase their adoption fee.
Underlying. Now,
like say they need dental extractions, say they need an amputation, say they need prescription medication or prescription food. Those can be very, very expensive.
Oh, wow, yes.
But I can't say, Nisi's cost us $1,200, so her adoption fee is going to be $1,200. Right. That's just not going to work.
Yes.
So Nisi's adoption fee, because she's a puppy, her adoption fee is $350.
Wow.
Which can be like, what do you mean? I'm saving.
A fraction of what I spent on.
Well, thank you.
The dog. No, I'm serious. That's the biggest thing is they say, okay, adopt. You think, okay, I'm going to give him a loving home. Why do I have to spend all this money?
Right.
Well, you're going to spend the money whether you get it from Worcester, or somewhere else. The only difference is you've already taken care of everything. So it's a one-time fee, folks. With Worcester Rescue League, $350. That's very affordable.
And
that's really affordable. And then you're getting a nice, healthy pet. It's all taken care of. It's loved. Has all its shots up to date. No worries.
And the adoption fees decrease as the pets' ages increase. So older pets their adoption fee is less. And it varies against the species too. Cats are a little bit less as well.
I had no idea that it was that minimal.
Some people can be shocked by, just kind of taken back by it. But you're right. If you were to take your pet to somewhere else, it is expensive. But there is also a cost to adopting and to the life of the animal. There's food and medical bills and that sort of thing.
I always say cost and price. Price is a one-time thing. You go down to get a dog, you spend a price that you spend once, okay? The cost is what it costs you if you don't get it from a trustable source, someone that's taking care of the animal beforehand. It can cost you a lot. So, Allie, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
All ours. Matt, we had a great time with her, did we not?
We did. I think
awesome.
This dog was meant for TV.
The dog, ladies and gentlemen, it's been awesome having Allie here. Matt, we had a great time with her, did we not?
We did.
It's awesome.
Had a great time with the dog,
and if Nisi's parents are at home watching this, they're going to have to come down here and get her because we're going to keep her for a little while. She's awesome, real sweetheart.
She's ready for TV.
And,
she's been looking at the cameras like, what are these things?
Yeah. Allie, how can the viewers at home get a hold of you? How can we find you?
Sure. Visit our website, worcesterarl.org.
WorcesterARL.org. Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with Mr. Fitzy. Stay tuned. Welcome back, Massachusetts. I am proud to announce Mr. Fitzy. He is here with us today. Everybody, please give him a moment for Fitzy.
Hey, how's everybody doing out there? Fitzy's here.
I know you're really excited to come pat that dog. I saw you in the corner over there. He wanted to get on the camera and say hi to the dog.
You know it. Fitzy's an animal lover.
Well, you love animals.
Love animals, you know? Why not? It's like part of the crew.
Now, why do you love animals? Do you have a dog growing up?
I didn't have a dog growing up. Well, I did. Let me correct myself because I had a dog. Didn't last long. Dearly departed. But, you know, I just love animals.
Now, Fitzy, you are 21 years old. You're from the Southie Projects?
Yes. Southie Projects. I'm also single. Just letting y'all know.
Ladies out there, pay attention.
Holla at your boy.
This guy's got more moves than a Swiss watch.
You know that.
He does.
And let me just tell you a story. I might have a Swiss watch on right now.
it's a nice watch. I like
it.
It is.
It's not
Very
Swiss.
nice.
It's Walmart, but it's fine.
I got a few tattoos as well. I'm a little jealous.
Yeah, I stay sleeved up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the girls out there like that. You know, I got a watch on here with no arms, just in case you want to know what time it is. Whatever time you want to make up, Fitzy.
I love it. That's super happy to have you here. So, for those of you at home that don't know, Fitzy is from the Southeast Projects. He is here. He's going to be going out and visiting your neighborhoods, going to your places, your recommendations he gives on Facebook, checking out local happenings, events, things that you enjoy doing. And he's going to report back here to Realmass TV and let us know where the cool spots are to go in Massachusetts.
This is absolutely correct. I'm going to go out there. If you got any suggestions, let this guy over here, Adam, know what you think I should go check out.
Well, you know, let the production team will deal with that, but it's...
Let the production team know what I should go check out, and we'll go from there.
I did say, I hope that's not alcohol in your drink there. I did ask you not to bring alcohol on the set.
If Fitzy's from South, you're going to bring alcohol.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Cheers.
If you want to get connected with us, we have a couple ways to do that.
Yes, we do. Yes,
be part of our Facebook group. Join us on our YouTube channel. And, yeah, those are the best ways to get in touch with us. Those are the best ways to be part of our community.
Got to use the hashtag, though. Use the hashtag Realmass, one word, space it, TV. YouTube, Facebook. Hope to see you there soon. That's about it. It's been Realmass.
It's been real.